Kirsten, you are so beautiful. I think I'd like to do this show, staring into your eyes, 'cause they're so full of fun. It's just that you have a massive...
Barney,
Yes?
thanks. The singing's really coming on. I didn't realise you were that talented on the lute.
Yeah, I've been playing the lute for ages now. I've been playing the lute for ages now because I'm inspired by the Shakespeare episode that we saw.
Oh.
How cool is that, the power of words?
Absolutely. And I like the atmosphere in the Globe back in the day. Shakespeare was kind of like a rock star, wasn't he?
I know, how cool was that? And what about the witches? How scary were they? Witch faces that were all kind of witchy, and the witch voices, they were witchy too. And what about the fact they were normal 1 minute, the next minute they were witches again? Proper scary, that.
Yeah, you mean a bit like this?
Yeah, just like that, actually. This is the sort of thing you've come to expect from round here. It's totally Doctor Who.
Welcome to Totally Doctor Who. I might look like a witch, but it is still me, Kirsten, under here, I promise you. And I had some help with my supernatural flying skills. You can find out all about that a little bit later, and much more besides. In fact, have a look at this. For starters! I catch up with the man of the moment. It's only the Doctor, David Tennant. The teams TARDIS and Time Lord have their powder puffs at the ready for a makeup challenge. Get ready for episode 2 of our exclusive Doctor Who animation, The Infinite Quest. More chances to win money can't buy prizes in our Who Goes There competition. And the man behind all those monster masks is unveiled. His name is Rob Mayer, and he's the Doctor Who prosthetic supervisor. It took him an hour and a half to make me look like this. Thank you for that, Rob. How did you come up with Lilith, then? Your kiss transformed me.
The very first process is we take a cast of the actor or the actress. In this case, this is Christine Cole's life cast. On top of this, we sculpt the witch design.
Which comes out looking like this, which is the fun bit.
This is a material called plat gel, which is what your appliance is made out of.
And then how do you bring that to life, then?
Then we go in with lots of layers of different washes of reds and blues and greens, just to kind of bring a bit more of a flesh tone into it after that.
And these eyebrows are very real. Is that real hair?
Yes, well, what we do is the eyebrows are punched in one hair at a time, so this is actually yak hair.
I'm wearing yak?
You are wearing yak. It's this season's must-have.
And I like the flicking technique.
We just use that technique to just kind of break the whole paint job up, just to make it look a bit more flesh-like, and that's what appears on screen.
So an hour and a half to get this on. How long to get it off, please?
It should take about half an hour.
Oh, that's long, isn't it? We better get cracking with that, then. Thank you very much. Start there, maybe, or something. Cheers. Bon, who have you got with you?
Well, as it happens, Kirst, I'm up here with some massive Totally Doctor Who fans. Say hello! Hey! Quick question for you. Do you think Kirst looks better with the witch makeup or without?
With.
Really? Really? Well, we're about to find out now how important makeup actually is. Who's going to get the edge in Team Totally? Today, it's a makeup challenge.
Welcome to Team Totally. Competing are Team Time Lord. They are... Cody, her favourite episode is Fear Her. Alia, he loves the episode Army of Ghosts. Sarah, her favourite episode is Rise of the Cybermen. Up against Team Time Lord are Team TARDIS. They are... Chris, his favourite episode is Parting of the Ways. Molly, she loves the episode Girl in the Fireplace. And Daniel, his favourite episode is Doomsday. For 12 weeks, our teams will have the opportunity to take away 2 points for winning a task and 1 point for being runners-up. The team with the most points will win a money-can't-buy Doctor Who experience. Who will win? Only time will tell. The 2 teams have arrived on location with Doctor Who, where they're about to be set their second task. Will Team TARDIS be able to maintain their lead in a makeup challenge? With over 30 years' experience in the industry, Roz is the perfect person to be setting and judging the challenge today.
Hello, teams.
Hi.
Your task today, as you can guess, is makeup.
This gentleman was a prisoner, and Martha and the doctor attempt to interview him in the prison.
Peter.
We'll try to reproduce this character today.
First of all, Roz demonstrates the different stages of the task to the two teams. But with only 30 minutes to complete the task, will our teams be ready and made up for the challenge? Our judge will be looking in particular for well-blended red eyes, realistic spots and a carefully applied beard line.
Yeah. Finished.
And have you washed your hands?
Yeah.
You ready to do it?
Yeah.
OK, your time starts now.
Each team now have their own model, but can our teams paint themselves a winner? In Team TARDIS's truck, the children have started to apply foundation to the model's face, but things are already going wrong.
Oh my God! You should have tested it on your hand before you done that. Oops. Wipe it with a clean bit of sponge. Okay, no, no.
And over in Team Time Lord's truck, tension is already building as they're also having problems with the foundation.
You're wiping too much off.
No, it's okay.
No, sorry.
Right, what was the next bit? The beard? No, I don't think it would. I think if you start from the ear.
Whilst Daniel carefully applies the beard line for Team TARDIS, Alia in Team Time Lord seems to have forgotten that they'll be judged on well-blended red eyes and not a red hand.
That's way too much. You do it. You do
No, I don't think that's too much, because it's only going to
put it on then.
I've got an idea. He does the top teeth, you do the bottom teeth.
Okay. Alia, come away from it and let Cody do something, because Cody knows what you're doing.
Team Time Lord are losing valuable time arguing, whilst Daniel's already painting the teeth for Team TARDIS.
Like, stop dribbling.
Team TARDIS's model may be smiling, but nobody in Team Time Lord is, as Cody and Sarah are becoming more frustrated with Alia's colour mixing for adding shadow to the face.
That's still grey, we need brown. Go on, you do it.
No, I can't do everything, it's a team.
Yeah, I know. Alia, listen to us.
Yeah.
Listen to us. Wait, listen to us. Come here.
Oh gosh, that does look really bad, doesn't it?
Team TARDIS are sitting pretty, but can Team Time Lord listen to each other now Alia has realised something important?
I think we've made a bit of a mistake. We're not meant to use this for the beard.
Try and save Alia's hand that he did.
Just go like that. I'll do it, I'll do it back. Just
We have to speed this up now because we haven't got a lot left.
Right, team, time's up.
The 30-minute time limit is over. A lack of teamwork in Team Time Lord has meant the makeup on their model is incomplete.
I'm feeling doubtful that we're going to win, but I think we still do have a chance that we might win.
And Team TARDIS think they've finished, but they've forgotten about a spot.
I thought it went really well, to be honest. He did look kind of freaky at the end, but that's what they meant to be.
Who will win? Stay tuned to find out later.
And I'm going to give those 2 points to...
Isn't it nice to have a competition where the person that looks the worst wins?
Yeah, you will win a competition one of these days, won't you? Now, time for Who Goes There?
Anyway, it's the chance for you to get hold of a Turtley sweatshirt as modelled by our chaps and chapesses up there. Very lovely, thank you very much. And by the way, if your name is on the screen at the moment, congratulations, you have already got hold of one of these as modelled by Barney Harwood.
There you go.
Excuse me, sir.
What?
I've got a doctor's appointment, I've got to go.
Oh, OK.
Thanks,
Oh,
bye.
doctor's appointment. Very clever. You'll find out what she means very shortly. But first, take a look at this. This is a Doctor Who monster / creature. Any ideas what that might be? I'll go around and have a look, see if I can give you any clues. Well, that's a big clue, isn't it, really, there? It has arms and legs, and one of those. I think you know what it is. Get in touch. You can write to us. The address is Totally Doctor Who, PO Box 5158, Cardiff, CF59BD. Or if you want to, and you're with the Techno Crowd posse, you can email us, totallydoctorwho@bbc.co.uk. The winner, or the person who gets that right, will get themselves those goodies that were up there. Now, though, I think that's given Kirsten enough time to get to the doctors, or is it the doctor? Here she is with an exclusive of all exclusives.
Yes, Barney, it doesn't get any more exclusive than this because I have got a rendezvous backstage with the main man himself, David Tennant.
Hello, come on, we're going this way.
We're going this way. Brilliant. Can we chat? Can we talk?
Yeah, go.
I've got to say, the last episode was my favourite so far.
Excellent.
Shakespeare.
Well, there's only been 2.
I know, but you know, over 1,
It keeps
number
getting better.
2, yes.
Better. Yeah.
What did you like about it?
Well, I like that we got to film in the Globe Theatre, which is on the south bank of the Thames in London, and nothing ever gets to film in there. But because we were Doctor Who, they let us. We had to film through the night. We had
did you?
When the show finished, whatever it was, 10:30 at night, we moved in, filmed through the night. Then when the sun came up, we filmed the daytime scenes. And then we had to pack up and go home for 8 o'clock when all the tours around the theatre started.
Now, the Carrier Nights.
Yes.
I have dressed up as a witch.
Yeah, you've really got to take that makeup off.
It's not on now. And I've been on wires as well. Have you ever done any wire work or any prosthetic work?
I did some last year, actually. The scenes in the lift shaft.
In the
it can chafe.
Yeah.
It can chafe, and it can do your back in as well. And they leave you hanging up there for hours. I don't know if they did that to you.
Well, I quite like it. I've done a lot of wire work, so I quite like being up there.
You like being tortured in some strange way?
Yes, I do.
OK.
A lot. Do you think you could draw something for us for next episode? The reason I ask is because I know what you people are like. We say, David, tell us something that's going to happen. And you go, no, I can't,
No,
Kirsten.
I can't.
So we've gone, all right then, well, draw it for us.
OK.
That would be brilliant. Thank you.
This is going to be rubbish, obviously.
Is it some sort of spaceship? No, that would be too easy. Looks like...
That's not very good.
Is it a cowboy cat? Is that what we've got to look forward to? Some cowboy cats?
You're closer than you might think.
Really? I look forward to
Okay,
that.
but that's not a Stetson.
Something we've got on Totally,
Yeah.
which is very exciting, is you in cartoon form.
Oh, yes.
How exciting was that to hear about that?
Do you know, it's really exciting to be a cartoon. I'm quite chuffed.
Well, we're about to watch you in cartoon form now.
Yeah, very
and
good.
you and Martha think that your troubles with Balthazar are over. I don't think they are.
They're probably, seeing as it's only episode 2, only just beginning. What do you reckon?
I think we should find out.
Have Martha and the Doctor been fooled by Balthazar? And what about Core? I thought he was Martha's friend. Don't like him anymore.
Only here on Totally can you find out if they get their revenge from the Doctor.
Actually quite scary. Somebody who's not that scary is Rob Mayer, who, of course, you've already met. He is in charge of the prosthetics, and in the last episode, you were in charge of the witches' masks. What about inspiration for actually creating the witches' faces? Do you look at someone like Kirsten and go, well, that's kind of what we're trying to achieve, and then you sort of, I'm only kidding, I'm only joking, I'm not.
We have a rough idea from the script, and then we go back to the workshop, do some designs, and that's what appears on screen.
Dominic, you have a question?
Out of all the monsters you made, which is your favourite?
Oh, that's a good question. I like them all personally, but then I'm biased. But I think the most fun was the Absorbaloff. To be honest, Pete Cage, a very, very funny man. It was just a laugh throughout the entire show.
What about you, Tom? You got a question?
What's the hardest thing you've made?
I guess the biggest thing we made was the Empress Ragnos from the Christmas special, so there was a lot of work went into that, so that was probably quite tricky.
Now, Rob, one of the questions was going to be if you could tell us what's going to be happening in future episodes with monsters, you know, what they're going to look like. But we thought, rather than you telling us about them, why don't you try and model something out of that?
OK, all right, it's going to be quick.
It's a luminous orange, it has a massive nose. Can we grab that?
Yep.
So there you go. That is one scary elephant-type looking monster. Thank you for that, Rob. That was lovely. We should give that away as a prize. Yeah. Speaking of which, we have the most sought-after prizes here on Totally Doctor Who. Money can't buy, can't get them anywhere else. And for every prize, there is a prize winner. So check out our very own Kirsten O'Brien off the telly with this very lucky Totally champion.
Cast your minds back, way back into the mists of time. Ooh. Actually, not that far back. Just to Series 1 of Totally Doctor Who. Do you remember this?
Companion Academy winner, Louise.
And her Totally prize, a day on the Doctor Who set. You ready? Here we go. This is more like it, isn't it? Is it bigger or smaller than you imagined?
It's bigger than it is on telly.
It's bigger on the inside.
Is it? I've noticed.
This is Matt North, who is the Arts Department Coordinator.
This is the doctor's monitor, so he can use that to scan for all the alien life forms and technology. All of this is collected from all of his travels in time. Things like...
Come off in my hand.
Kirsten,
It's really pretty, it's like beautiful, the different arches.
Are you ready to take off somewhere else? Hang on, everyone. Shall I press this one?
Go for it.
Well, here we are. This is the unit base where the actors hang out when they're waiting to go up the set. And look, it's Martha's trailer there.
Ready?
No.
Off we go.
Are you enjoying the experience of filming on Doctor Who?
I think I'm still buzzing on adrenaline, so I'm having the best time.
Do you like the clothes you get to wear as Martha?
I do like Martha's clothes. You get a lot of input as the actor when you go shopping with the costume designer. I like hoops like this anyway, so when they said you get to wear hoops, I was like, perfect, brilliant.
Well, Freema, thank you very much for talking to us, but if you want to meet the Doctor, we're going to have to crack on. Are you ready? More telemagic.
Louise, how nice to see you. Congratulations on winning Companion Academy. Not easy, I'd say.
You've got questions for him, haven't you?
If you could, what would you change about the character?
That's a really good question. I've never been asked that before and I don't have an answer.
Did you get to decide what he wore?
It was certainly kind of based on ideas that I'd had, yeah. I was very keen to have some soft shoes. I thought if I'm in them for 9 months and I've got to do a lot of running up and down corridors, I don't want a big pair of clumpy boots.
What was your worst thing to film?
When it's 3 o'clock in the morning and it's 3 degrees below zero and you're having to pretend that it's the height of summer and your breath is freezing and your toes are freezing and you have to kind of make out like you've not got a care in the world. That's probably the toughest thing, just not being cold.
Is that it? Done all your questions?
Yep.
You happy with that?
Yep.
We'll let you get back to set then.
I was enjoying
Well,
this.
hang out with us for a bit longer.
Yeah, sure. What will we do now?
Drink tea and eat cakes, maybe. Oh, well done, Louise. We had an absolutely brilliant day, although it was very cold, I remember, at the time. I'm backstage now, obviously, you can see who I'm with.
Hello.
Nice to see you again. I've got a task for you.
Right.
I need you to put your handprint into this clay.
Right.
You need to press in as hard as you can. Basically, you can win these at the end of the series. We're getting all our showbiz stars to do a handprint for us, and then we're going to...
It's got to go on the ground.
Is it? Go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, this is tough.
Do you need me to help?
Yeah, go on.
Brilliant. I'm helping. Go on! Come on, David. Press. That's it. Are you in? Are you sorted?
I'm in.
I've helped. I like to think I really did help.
That's you can see that.
That is perfect.
Yeah.
That is absolutely perfect. Now, you see, what we need to do is set a question. There's going to be a question every week. You have to answer all 12 questions to be in with a chance of getting hold of one of these. Would you set the second question for us?
That's a question about the next episode?
Yes, but basically I need some tension music first of all. So if we can cue the tension music. Might be out and about, but I've still got all the technology. Isn't that brilliant?
That's very clever.
Did you hear that as well? I thought it was only in my mind. Right.
Right, okay. In the next episode, what kind of patch is Cheen wearing on her neck? I don't know. You might have to watch the episode to find out.
I was going to say that, but he said it. Make sure you watch the next episode. If you miss any of the questions, they are available on the website. Thank you very much for doing that.
It's a great pleasure. I don't know what you're going to do with it, but...
We're going to paint it, make it look pretty. You should sign it. Can you sign it as well? I'll tell you what, while he gets on with signing it, we'll catch up with our Totally teams right now.
Our two teams had 30 minutes to make up a model as Peter the Architect from the episode The Shakespeare Code. Tensions ran high in Team Time Lord, resulting in them running out of time.
I think we've made a bit of a mistake. A big mistake, actually.
Team TARDIS worked well as a team, but didn't add a spot to the model. So what do our teams think their chances are of winning?
I'm really confident about winning this task because we've done a really good job. The model looked very, very scary and ugly. I'm feeling really gutted that we didn't do everything and finish everything. So I'm just getting that sort of feeling that we're going to lose.
Well, welcome back, both teams. Well done with your makeup. I mean, you did so well. It was a shame that you ran out of time. You seemed to get a bit confused about the projects that I'd used, and Alia suddenly realised that you'd used the wrong thing for the beard line. But having said that, look at the shape of the beard line, it's perfect. And look at that spot. You could squeeze that spot. Well, again, you've done really well as well. And The only thing that's missing is the spots, which you didn't get round to. You did your beard line, Dan, you were nice and soft with your touch. Molly, I was very impressed when you put the red around the eyes too heavy. You decided you were going to use your fingertips to blend it in. And also you used your initiative to actually backcomb the hair as well. Well, I suppose the time has come to give away those all-important 2 points. And it's been a really difficult decision. You were both so good. But I've thought about it, and I'm going to give those 2 points to this team.
Yes! We whack!
They did do better than us, and I'm really gutted that we didn't win.
I think we won because of our teamwork, and we made mistakes, but we covered them up pretty nicely.
I think the only way we can go now is up regarding the tasks.
With a second win in a row, Team TARDIS are stepping out further into the lead at 4 points to 2. Can they make it 3 wins in a row, or will Team Time Lord fight back? Tune in next time to find out.
Well done to Team TARDIS there, and hard luck, Team Time Lord. It was close though, wasn't it? Did I detect a few red eyes there? Actually, maybe that was just the makeup thing.
Hello.
Whoa. What are you doing?
I just thought I'd drop in for a chat, you know.
Oh, really?
You're not having all the fun today. KOB off the telly. Now, you've seen your witching flying before. Well, I decided that I might have a go as well. So let me introduce you to our expert. This is Kevin Welsh, who is the wire effects coordinator on Doctor Who. How you doing, Kevin?
Good,
and that's Alan over there. Alan's helping you out today.
Come down there, please.
Kevin, how does this all actually work then?
It works on a counterbalance system. So, you know, we wait the other end and we can pick up Barney really easy. And then there's a centre pickup point which allows him to lay flat and do somersaults and things like that. So we're going to have
it's a bit like, well, do somersaults. Should we do a somersault?
Yeah.
Can we do some martial arts kicks as well?
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Let's have a go at that.
Okay, let's go up, please, Al. Press the button and up we go.
Of course, we should say at this point, do not try this at home. We are all highly trained. Well, I'm not a highly trained professional, but Kevin is.
So, Barney, what we want to do is lean back on the wires, nice big strong kick out to Kirsten.
We can do Kung Fu kickers, hang on.
On the
Yeah,
side.
can you spin me around that way a little bit so I can do it towards them? Okay, so you're the bad guys, I'm the good guy.
One man takes us all on.
Yeah, it can be done. You ready?
Yeah!
High white kick.
Whoa!
I like
That was pretty good.
And then we can do backward somersaults.
Whoa!
Oh, we didn't punch hard enough.
knee.
We do
No,
harder,
next
can't
time.
we?
Hang on, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Big arms.
Yeah!
Big arms and big knees.
Yes! That's not
That
easy.
looks like too much fun. I want to give that a go.
Okay, great.
Come on, swap me.
But would the Kung Fu monks have used something like this for the kicks they
Yes,
did?
I would, yeah. Exactly the same rig.
And the witches in this episode as well. We see the witch fly out the window. Is she in a harness exactly the same as this?
Yes.
So it feels tight. It's padded, so it's not uncomfortable, but it's very, very tight.
This is why this is solid here, so that it keeps your belly supported.
And then clipped on either side, and
Yep.
then just attached to that beam up there.
That's it.
But it does
Well,
feel very, very safe.
Good. Okay.
Right, what are we going to
So
do?
we're gonna do your fast lift over the quadrant and land you down the other side.
I like the sound of that.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Where are you going to be?
I'm gonna go over there and be on the rope.
How come when Barney's fine, it only needs Alan to lift him, but it takes 2 for me?
Well, because we want to get the speed.
It's not to do with weight, is it?
No, not
He's
really.
heftier than I am.
Because we're not allowed
Just be
to-
clear.
Check out my frame.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, yes,
You
I'm
ready?
set. I think I am. Am I going to go really fast?
Really fast.
Really fast. Give me an ooh!
Are you ready?
Oh!
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, yes! A round of applause for Kirsten's
I
skills
love
there.
that. Oh, can I go up
An
again?
amazing
I
vault
like
over the
that.
cauldron.
Yeah.
You want to play?
Yes, I want to do some playing around.
Up we go now.
You're not going to get me down off this now.
Oh, whoa, you can hear the sirens. Everybody stop 1 second.
Spin me.
You know, I'm glad I was down here when they went off. Now, you've seen the special effects, you've seen the behind-the-scenes, guys. Once you stick all that with a few good actors and a great storyline, you've got an episode of Doctor Who. Who would like a sneak preview of the next episode of Doctor Who?
I want!
Here it is there. Just for you. And you.
There must be some sort of ventilation. If I could just transmit a pulse through this thing, maybe I could trip the system. Give us a bit of a breeze.
Just what we need, pirates.
I'm calling the police!
The Doctor! Where is he?
Oh, the return of the cat people and flying cars. How awesome does that look? Liking it. Listen, I've got to say thanks to our guests for this week, David Tennant, Kevin and Alan, Rob and his witch prosthetics, and of course to our studio fans here. Give yourselves a big cheer. Hey! I love cheering on telly. Have you seen Kirsten, by the way? Any idea where she is? No? Maybe she's found somebody else to hang out with. We'll see you next week. Ta-ra. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, the fun's worn off now. Can you get me down, please? Anyone? Someone? Oh, that's chafing. Oh.